Morning and welcome to this Friday session of Yoga Online. Come to sit comfortably. Sit tall. Lift the side of the trunk, broaden across the chest. Lift the crown of the head. Feel the spine long. Feel that the crown of the head is the highest point, broaden across the chest. Bend the elbow slightly to broaden the chest. Move the lower shoulder blade into. Join your palms together. Lift the sides of the trunk, broaden across the chest. Close your eyes and focus on the breath. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. Om. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Roll the shoulders back. Wrap your fingers and palms around your knees. Straighten the arms. Lower shoulder blade into the body. Bend the elbows. And lift the chest. Lift the crown of the head. As you breathe out, take the navel back. Take the shoulder blades back. Breathing in, move the trunk forward. Lift the shoulder blades, lift the rib cage and feel the openness of the chest. Spend a few moments here. Stretch at the front of the throat. Now draw the shoulder blades back, draw the navel back, round the back of the chin. Feel the length at the back of the neck. Feel your ears move away from the shoulders and release the forehead towards the floor. Spend a few moments in this posture, moving the navel back and moving the shoulder blades back. Feel the release in the upper back and tension released in the shoulders. Move the sternum forward. Lift the shoulder girdle. Lift the chest. Lift the rib cage. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body and look up. Feel the stretch at the front of the throat. Let the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up the arms. A full extension of the sides of the trunk. Soften the abdomen, stretch the arms. Lift the wrists, lift the elbows, stretch the armpits, move the navel. Up ahead, look at your fingers. And out, release the chin to the chest. Feel the length of the cervical spine once again as you release the chin to the chest and lift the crown of the head. Out to the side. Press your fingertips down. Lift the sides of the trunk, gaze forward. Back, open the chest. From here, raise up the left arm. A full extension of the left side. Walk your right hand upwards. Press your palms and fingers on the floor and turn the trunk to face the front. Turn the navel, turn the sternum. Pin the left buttock down and stretch the arm. a slight bend in the right elbow, stretch over. From left to right, putting the left bottom. Breathe in to come up and change sides. A full extension of the right side. Walk your left hand across, navel faces forward, sternum faces forward. Press your palms, press your fingers. Put the right buttock down and extend the right wrist away. Bend the left elbow and stretch. Breathe in to come up. Release your fingertips on the floor, lift the trunk. Change the interlock of your fingers, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up tail. Stretch the armpit, stretch the elbows, lift the wrist. Breathing in, raise up the head once again. As you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest and stay. Of the chest. At the same time, the chin draws down. Raise up the head. Take your right hand behind you and your left hand over the right knee. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and look over your right shoulder. Each time you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, and move your chin. Release your hands and change sides. Take your left hand behind you, take your right hand over the left. Breathe in, lift the side of the trunk. And as you breathe out, move the navel, move the sternum, move the chin. Look over to your left shoulder. Soften the abdomen. Stretch out your legs for Upavista. Eyes move down, move your heels away from you and your toes towards you. Press your thighs down, lift the chest and look up. Rest the weight of the body onto your palms and look up. Fullness of the chest, move the lower shoulder blade into the body and action, move the chin towards the chest and feel the length of the cervical. Your thighs down to lift the chest and draw the chin towards the chest and feel the length of the cervical spine and lift the crown of the head at the same. Hold your legs in for Baddha. Join the sole of your feet. Lift the trunk. Now as you draw the chin to the chest, lift the crown of the head, feel the length of the cervical spine, and draw the chin. And come to face the side of your mat for child's pose. Take your knees as wide as the mat, toes touching, sit back. Press your fingertips down in front of the knees. Lift the navel, lift the sternum chest, open the chest and concave action of the back. Walk your hands slightly forward. Bring your fingertips down. Move the buttock towards the heel and once again move the lower shoulder blade into the body to open the chest. While in this pose, release the chin to the chest and feel the cervical spine lengthen. Release any tension from the area of the neck and the shoulders. Rest the weight of the body onto your fingertips. Move the groins back. Forward, stretch your arms passive. Far front as you can, spread the fingers, spread the palms. And now both palms move the buttock back. Back. And release the elbows and release your head. Soften the abdomen. sunk down. The weight of the body is resting on the forearm. Forearms, come onto your forearm and that cow action, so loosen the spine once again, breathing in, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, and as you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin under, feel the length of the cervical spine as you release the crown of the head down. Lower shoulder blade into the body, and lift the crown of the head. Once more, tuck the tailbone in, lift the navel, lift the sternum, tuck the shoulder blades in and draw the chin towards the chest and feel the crown of the head lengthening to the floor. Crown of the head. Forward, lift the chest, drop the navel, lift the tailbone. Now as you tuck the tailbone in and drop the crown of the head, can you feel the length of the spine curling? As you breathe in, feel the length of the spine curling the other way. Put the spine as a spring, going down and going up as you breathe in and breathe. Step your right leg back and step your left leg back. Now onto your elbows, move the lower shoulder blade into the body. Keep your feet slightly apart. Lift the crown of the head. Press your thighs down. Lift your right leg, stretch it away. Lift your left leg, stretch it away. And look forward. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body. Feel the upper back muscles roll down the back and look forward. Go deep breath in, lift the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, turn to look at your right heel. And spend a few moments there. At the same time, move the lower shoulder blade into the body. Release the upper back muscles down the back. Forward. Lift the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest. Breathe out, look to the left heel. Keep the shoulder blades into the body. Keep the cervical spine down. And look to the left heel. And straighten your arms. Straighten your arms if it's difficult. Keep your elbows on the floor. Action lifts the crown of the head. From the sternum to the crown of the head, can you feel the length? Keep the hips up, stretch your legs away from you. Maintain the length of your legs, the lift of your chest. Take a full breath in, and as you breathe out, look to your right heel once again. Forward, raise up the head. And as you breathe out, draw the chin to the chest. Crown of the head. And as you breathe out, look to the left heel. Chest is spread equally on both palms. Gaze forward, release your elbows. And come to rest. Take your palms, take your heels out. the edges of the mat. Take your feet out to the side and let you come in. And turn to face the right. Actually feel the lengthening of the cervical column. Press onto your palms. Lift the hips, come onto your knees. Tuck the toes under and stretch into downward facing dog. Stretch, you can keep your heels off the floor. In first downward dog to the bottom, you feel the gentle stretch. Lift the hips. Feel that the crown of the head lengthens away from the hip. Face, crown of the head. Touch your heels down. Open the backs of the head. Now step your left leg forward, straight, and stretch out your right leg. Stretch out your right leg. Adjust your hands where comfortable. You can even come onto the tips of your fingers. Now roll the shoulders back, the upper back muscles go down the back. Open the chest and just the tummy is perfectly fine. The back leg is outstretched and raise up to him. We're going to spend a few moments in this pose. It's very therapeutic with a release in the hip to feel the thighs stretch at the same time. Then openness in the chest. Place your palms on the floor. Step your left leg back and come back into a downward dog. Get more of a stretch now. And you'll find there's a difference between your right hip and your left hip. The left hip seems more free. Leg forward. Outstretch the left. And position your fingertips in your palms in such a way that you are able to lift the trunk. Move the lower shoulder blade into the body and keep the left leg outstretched and feel the release in the hip. Lift the navel, lift the chin, crown of the head. Feel the space in the trunk and lift. Press on your fingers and your palms. Tuck your toes under and lift into downward dog once again. Press towards the mat. Open the backs of the legs, move the front thigh to the back thigh. Step the left leg forward once again. Come on, like this. Stretch out the right leg. We have two options here. You can keep the tongue rested on the fingertips. Walk your hands back. And if you're going to walk your hands in line with the hands, lift. Move the lower shoulder blade into the thighs down to give you more of a lift. Open the chest. Release your gaze forward. Stretch your hands forward. Reach your elbows to the floor and straight leg. Take head support if you need. Transition into downward dog. And now step your right leg forward again. and stretch out the left leg away from you. Choose your finger and palm placing where comfortable. And if you can, walk your fingers in line with your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. Push your thighs down. Lift the navel, lift the sternum back. The chest. Moving that lower shoulder blade into the body. Forward. Place your elbows onto the floor and stretch out. Release the palm onto the thigh and release the forehead to the back. That's that. Tuck the toes under. Come into downward dog once again. Backs of the legs. And release. Come into Ardha Bhujangasana once again. And lift your heels. Lift your heels. Turn your toes to face up. Draw your heels towards you. Lengthen your thighs away from you. So feel that there's a distance from your knee to your hip. And draw your feet in. Rest on your forearm and take your right hand to the outside and hold on to the right heel and just look towards your right heel. Feel that take your left hand across. Palms beside the chest. Swing the hips back. Come back into child's pose. Spread your fingers, spread your palms, move the lower shoulder blade into the body and look up, lift the crown of the head. And stretch forward, release your elbows, release your forehead, and release. Come to lie flat on your back. Your heels in towards the bottom. Lift the weight of the body onto your shoulders. Lift the hips, or shoulder blade, and draw the sternum towards the chin. Press on your feet, lift the buttocks. Breathing out, release your hips. Breathe in. Out to release. Now on both hands, draw both your knees in towards the chest. Soft. Upon Mudasana. And slowly release your feet. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Move that lower shoulder blade into the body and lift the chest. Soften the abdomen and release completely to the opens up the chest. Past the thighs. Focus on just the exhalation. Place both hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Raise up the right arm all the way past the right. And roll over onto your right hand side. And press to come to sit. Comfortable position. Out of the trunk. Straighten the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. Lift the crown of the head. Lift your ears away from the shoulders. Slightly bend the elbows to open the chest. Arms together. And as you breathe out, release your chin to the chest.